We're here to celebrate a successful mission. How come you're not excited?
Oh, I am. See? I drank a lot.
Let me pick a tarot card for you. It says you're having problems with romance.
How did it know?
I've done this before with people who excel in their careers but have relationship problems. Tell me more. Tarot cards will show you the way.
What should I do if someone makes me feel like we're close, but then sometimes acts strangely distant?
He's hot, then he's cold? Let me check what the tarot cards say.
What is it?
It says, courage conquers all.
So, you mean I should be more direct? What if I scare him away by being too upfront?
Then he's not worth it. But if your courage moves him, he'll surely respond in kind.
Why are you in the rain?
Xavier? Why are you here?
I'm returning from a mission. What about you?
The taxi broke down at the intersection. Since my home isn't that far, I thought I'd just walk.
You drank?
Just a little. Xavier frowns as I stumble toward him.
Why did you drink so much? Someone forced you?
No. I just completed a difficult mission and beat 3 wanderers today. My colleagues insisted on celebrating.
Impressive. That is worth celebrating. But you should celebrate in moderation, since you still have to return home by yourself.
I didn't drink that much. Really, I will walk in a straight line for you.
The rain is getting heavier. Let's go inside.
This drizzle is nothing. See? I face the entrance of the apartment and walk.
Careful.
Xavier grabs me.
Are you alright?
I don't know what happened, but when I regain my focus, I already have 1 foot in the flower bed. This doesn't count. Let me try again. I face the entrance of the apartment and take a big step. Xavier stretches out his arms to block me.
Why don't you do this another time?
I'm fine. I can do it. But the more I try to walk by myself, the more I wobble and fall. I keep falling onto Xavier.
If you keep this up, we're going to be completely soaked in the rain.
As if he can't take it any longer, Xavier supports me with one hand, then reaches around my back with the other and picks me up. Oh, Xavier, what are you doing?
Walking in a straight line.
Xavier walks quickly into the apartment with me in his arms. The sight of Xavier carrying me is reflected in the elevator panel. Xavier, put me down.
I'm worried that once the elevator door opens, you'll run out and try and walk in a straight line again.
Are you laughing at me?
I'm predicting a highly probable event.
Are you worried about me?
I'm taking precautions against possible risks. Here. You're home now.
Xavier puts me down in front of the door. I stumble a bit and lean against the wall. Now what?
Open the door.
Oh, yeah. Open the door. Open the door. I stretch out my hand to the door and push, but the door doesn't budge. How come it won't open?
Your fingerprint?
I struggle to focus. There seems to be 2 or 3 sensor pads flashing before my eyes. Which one do I press?
How much did you drink?
As Xavier speaks, he suddenly takes my right hand. Huh? Do you know what holding someone's hand means? Xavier pulls my hand to the door, puts his index finger on top of mine and presses the sensor. Oh, it was to open the door.
What did you think it was for?
Never mind. Xavier helps me into the living room. I feel dizzy and collapse onto the sofa.
Are you okay?
Xavier, why are you also swaying? Dazed, I watch as Xavier waves his fingers before my eyes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2. No, 3.
How many wanderers did you say you beat today?
3.
I'm beginning to suspect, with good reason, that you beat only 1 after drinking.
Are you mocking me?
It seems you're not completely drunk.
Xavier goes to fetch something from the bathroom, puts it into my hand.
Dry your hair. You wouldn't want to get sick.
As I hold the towel, I notice for the first time that Xavier's hair is wet against his forehead. His clothes are soaked. You're soaking wet. You first.
I'm fine.
You look like a chicken dunked into soup.
A chicken dunked into soup. The broth must be quite savory. Sounds delicious.
Are you trying to make me laugh?
No, I just haven't seen you like this.
The rain drips from his hair onto his cheek. I can't help but wipe his face with a towel. You will catch a cold.
As the other chicken in the soup, you should worry about yourself first.
Xavier takes the towel from my hand and wipes the water off my face. I feel a bit nervous.
What's wrong? Did I pull your hair?
No.
Why did your face turn red then? Are you feeling unwell?
Water droplets from his hair and clothes drip onto me again. I sit up, bumping my head against Becky on the sofa.
Hi, Becky, here to help.
I make a split-second decision to grab the doll and hide my flustered face behind it. Becky says the water got on me. And her. Xavier lowers his head and looks at himself.
I'll go upstairs to change my clothes.
You're leaving?
I'll come back after I change.
Maybe it's the alcohol, but I sit up quickly and use the doll's hands to grab Xavier's fingers.
What's the matter?
Becky says that if you go home to change, you will have to wait a long time and might catch a cold. I don't even think about looking at Xavier. I hear a soft chuckle from him.
Becky, can you help me ask a question? Does your friend want me to stay?
I make the doll's head nod.
And why is that?
She can't explain it either. She's drunk. She can do anything.
She said she wasn't drunk a few seconds ago. Would someone who's drunk know that they're drunk?
Well, Becky knows that I'm drunk. Xavier can't help but laugh. He reaches out to pat the doll.
Hi, Becky, here to help.
Becky, help me ask another question. Your friend was in high spirits downstairs, but now she seems sad. Is she upset?
I hesitate for a moment, then make the doll nod again.
What's the reason?
It's because... I look right into Xavier's eyes from behind the doll. It's because, for me, Xavier's like a riddle. Sometimes I feel like I get some hints, but most of the time I don't. Xavier's warm gaze fades. He helps me lie down on the sofa and puts a blanket over me.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention.
Like now?
What do you mean by now?
You suddenly become serious when we're joking around. You suddenly become polite when we're having a heart-to-heart conversation. You suddenly become distant when we get close. Sometimes I feel like there's something between us.
But I've always been by your side.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm sorry. I just don't want to be too distant. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this way. Becky gets taken out of my hands and put aside. Xavier leans down, puts one hand next to my ear, and brushes aside a strand of my hair with the other.
Do you still feel like I'm distant?
That's not what I meant. You know, distant as in... With water still dripping from his fingers, he gently touches my forehead and takes my hand.
Then what about this?
You wanted to use my hand to open the door.
This is the meaning of holding someone's hand you mentioned. You are now holding on to me.
You will only let go soon after. A drop of water trickles down Xavier's neck onto his soaked collar as he caresses my knuckles.
I won't.
He moves closer until he embraces me in his arms. The coldness from the rain as well as the warmth of his body envelop me.
I will never let go of you. Not now. Not ever.
Xavier,
about you. Do you truly want to hold on to me? You're not allowed to let go of me then.
I open my eyes. My vision is blurred for a moment and I have a hangover.
Are you awake?
Xavier, why are you in my home?
You wouldn't let me go.
I assess my current situation. Underneath a blanket, Xavier and I are lying on the sofa together. My head is resting on his arm while my hand is firmly clutching his wrist. Everything I said last night floods into my mind. I instantly sit up. No. I was drunk yesterday. I didn't mean to do it. Xavier also sits up, rubbing the arm I had rested on.
I know. You can do anything.
In any case, I didn't say those things. I snatch the doll from the sofa and hold it between us. It's Becky's fault. She's the one.
Yes, it's all Becky's fault for saying nonsense. But I wasn't talking nonsense. I meant everything I said.
What? I don't remember.
Do you want me to say it again?
No. I remember. I lower my head and mutter regretfully. Alcohol ruins everything. Darn it.
You're a bit dangerous when you're drunk.
Xavier moves closer and pats Becky's head again.
Hi, Becky, here to help.
Becky, please tell your friend. Next time, if she has something to say, she doesn't need to drink before saying it.